Welcome to the budget 2023. And not many changes in business, small business, but there's some changes which you need to be aware of, and I'll go through them now. The first thing is, and the key one for small business is from the 1st of July 2023, for 1 year to the 30th of June 2024, you can still get the instant asset write-off for pieces or assets which are under 20 grand. So the business can't have more than 10 million in turnover, and you'll get that what's called temporary full expensing of assets from 1st July 2023 to 30th of June 2024 for assets worth 20 grand and beneath. So something little there for small business. The biggest changes, folks, are without doubt in superannuation, and this government has super in its sights, and some of these things are starting to come through. For example, the government's reaffirmed that from about 2025, there's going to be $3 million per person as a limit for the tax in super being 15%. So they're talking about if your balance in pension and accumulation, so your whole balance in your super, goes above 3 million from that period on, you will be taxed at 30% rather than 15%. Huge amount of revenue gain for the government, and they are talking there in superannuation about unrealised gains, meaning that if your CBA shares, if you own them, are worth $1 at the 30th of June, but you bought them at 80 cents, you haven't sold them, there's a 20-cent difference there. They're talking about actually taxing that when you haven't even got the dough in your super. Big change. It's been slated before a few months ago by this federal government, and it looks like it's coming. Another big change in super, which is a positive in the next couple of years, is that employee super is going to be paid when they are paid. So if you're paying your people fortnightly, you'll also pay their super fortnightly. What a wonderful change. Super's been very difficult as a collection area for the tax office. It's been poor for employees. Employers can't track it, and some of the dodgy employers let it go. So that's on the way, paying employees super as they're paid their pay. A really good one there for super. What else do we have here in the budget as regards what's happening? Oh, here's one, folks. I'm calling it the donkey's years tax law change. For donkey's years, this channel has been talking about taxing the bastards, those multinational companies, a decent tax rate. So the government's come out again, and they're trying this globally, that even if your big multinational company is not taxed here in Australia but is taxed overseas at a certain rate, they will be taxed in Australia 15%. How good is that, folks? We're calling it the donkey's years tax on multinationals. We've been calling it out for 5 years now on this channel. Tax multinationals properly, and it's going to be 15% minimum in Australia. So really good news there. What else have we got, folks? There's really not too much else they're talking about in the budget. The individual tax rates which are changing, they've been affirmed by the federal government in this budget, and they will take effect over the next couple of years. So that's it, folks. Short, sharp, to the point. That's our budget for 2024. I'm Pat Mannix.